Thanks, Jamal. New tonight, well wishes for the executive director of Old Glory Honor Flight. Executive Director Diane McDonald recovering now from surgery to remove a brain tumor called a meningioma tumor. It was discovered following a scheduled hip replacement. The organization announcing the news today in the interest of transparency. It is promising programming efforts for 2026 and beyond will continue uninterrupted while Diane recovers. She's a founding member of the organization. When it was formed back in 2009, she was named its first executive director back in 2021.